Well, hey everybody, I just wanted to go over the patches and the parts that we use and that you would play for the song Unstoppable God by Elevation Worship. I'm going to be playing it in the key of A. The song is originally in the key of B, but we played a lot in the key of A for singability. Right now I'm using main stage and running Omnisphere is where all these sounds are coming from. But this patch is available for you to download and use if you have Omnisphere or to recreate in main stage. I'm using one keyboard right now. It's just what I have set up, but you can easily take these two channel strips, the verse and bridge channel strip and the chorus channel strip, and set them on two different keyboards for ease of use, or make them two different patches in main stage, however you want to do it. Like I said, one keyboard, so I'm setting this up on two different faders here, and I've got the buttons set to mute each one as well. There's two main patches or two main sets of sounds that we're going to be using. One is a pluck, and that's going to be used for the verses, the second half of the verse, and the bridge. And it sounds like that with some delay on it. It's being affected by the mod wheel is affecting the cutoff for two different sounds. Additionally, we've got another set of sounds for the chorus. So the other one was for the verse and for the bridge. These two sounds are for the chorus. You've got a pulsing, sort of growly synth. And then you've also got a string, pretty aggressive string lead line. And both have a lot of delay on them. So let's go through those, through the parts that you would use, or the parts that you would play, rather. For the verse, you're going to be using the pluck. It's the same pluck that you'll be using for the bridge, but you're playing two different parts. So the part for the verse goes a little something like this, and I apologize for my poor playing, but yeah, this is it. Alright, you'll notice there's a lot of syncopation in there. So I'm going to turn on a click just for a moment so that you can hear it. And then I'll do that again. So bearing in mind the syncopation, it goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that is the verse, and it does that the second half of each verse, and then from there you go right to the chorus. So the chorus, there's a couple things going on. You're playing the pulsing synth in your left hand, the lead line in your right hand, and there's some more syncopation that's happening. So the synth, the pulse is synced to when you hit it. Alright, so it's not synced exactly to the clock, it's synced to when you hit it, so you can get yourself off time if you don't mean to, but you can get yourself back on time if you accidentally started off time. Alright, so the left hand of the chorus goes something like this. right, so you'll notice that syncopation on the second note from the 1 to the 2. You count it still at 132 beats per minute. It's on the upbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So you're following the bass and the kick drum there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so pay attention to that. Your right hand, you're basically outlining an A major 7 chord, or a 1 major 7 if you're wanting to transpose. So you're just walking down. Sorry for all the popping. That's basically what you're doing in your right hand. The only real notes that align are the 2 last notes that you play. It would be a D in your left hand and an A in your right hand. So the whole thing together goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to the bridge. We're using the same pluck that we're using for the verse. Like I mentioned before, the cutoff frequency for that pluck is being adjusted by your mod wheel. So you're going to be opening up that frequency as you go throughout the bridge. There's a part you play in the bridge just repeats over and over again, and it goes something like this. I apologize if I get it wrong, but it's just this same line over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and so as you play that, you would just be opening up the mod wheel and essentially getting this sort of an effect. Alright, so you want to open it up over time, and that whole last couple times through you want it to be full tilt, just as aggressive as possible. So that's the whole song. The bridge and the verses being played with that pluck, the chorus, that pulse, and the string line. I will mention that I haven't used the sustain pedal at all for this entire song. Each one of these patches has its own amount of delay and reverb and things like that. So sustaining would really just make everything pretty gnarly. You want to avoid doing that. Just hold down what you need to hold down. And that's that. Thanks.